everybody, and welcome back to Unnecessary Rudeness. I am Cobal, and over here is TommyNoSkin, who unfortunately still has all his skin.
What can I say? I'm attached to it.
That's how we're starting this. That is how we're starting this. That bad pun.
Yeah.
I hate it here. This is the show. I hate it here. This is the show where we eat, sleep, and breathe mediocrity. Welcome back to episode 5. 3 plus 2 of these. 5. That many right there. Episode 5 of Unnecessary Rudeness. And do you have anything to start with, or should I start? I don't care one way or the other. I have a few things to talk about.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like this
I know you have something to start with, so why don't you start with that?
Which one?
The bottle.
Or which what?
The bottle.
Oh, yeah, the bottle. So, to prove a point, well, to not necessarily prove a point, it just kind of happened.
Happened.
And it was glorious.
It just happened, yeah.
It did.
All right, we're going back to the bottle. Let's just do the...
So at the beginning of my vacation, I bought a couple of Dr. Pepper cream sodas. And as I was bringing them inside, I accidentally dropped one of them. And immediately thought, oh my god, this is a perfect opportunity to have an experiment where I will see if dropping it and then waiting an hour and a half will cause it to still be enough to explode. Or if it really was somebody edging a bottle. Namely you.
Let's go with that predominant theory that I somehow, without touching a bottle, edged it for an hour and a half, causing it to explode in a glory of cream.
Look, the only thing I seen happen to that bottle was you rubbing it down. Just gonna put that out there.
I put some hand sanitizer on it for, I don't know, maybe a second. If that's all it takes to edge someone for an hour, then there's no helping them.
You gotta think, that bottle's been touched, but not opened, since it left the factory. You aren't the only one. But So I brought the bottle downstairs, and I set a timer so that I wouldn't forget.
Oh, no.
So an hour and a half after I dropped it and messaged you, I opened it.
And what were the... And wait, before you tell me, will the results shock me?
They will probably not shock you.
And what happened?
Look, nothing. Not a damn thing. It opened and it was perfectly fine.
I don't know what happened with that soda, but it fucking boom.
You know what? Maybe you just have the magic touch.
You know, these 3 fingers, let me tell you, they know how to work their magic.
Maybe you should be a masseuse.
Be a masseuse? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You and those magic fingers.
Want to come try? Nope. Sit.
You offered, I graciously accepted,
I'm
and
not
you
into you
rejected
for
it.
an hour and a half. Oh my god! Oh my god! Your head just turtle shelled into your body, and I caught it on camera. Oh my, it's. Oh my god, that is a fucking abomination of epic proportions. But then again, that's just you.
Well, I sat down when he sat down, so it was just a bad time for everybody.
When you sat, did you swap your thing from sit to stand?
It's in sitting. And then I stood up to walk over, because if I just move like this, the fuck. I'm at your level.
Oh god!
So I stood up to get him at proper crotching level.
Crotching. That's crotch is a verb now. We're gonna go to crotching, huh?
Yeah. With teabag level. Is that better?
No, it's not. It's not better. Nothing about this makes it better.
You're gonna be so happy when I come back to work tomorrow.
Define happy.
I know you've missed me.
It's been quiet, more or less.
There will be tears.
I know, tears of unpleasantness. I'm gonna be like, no, I thought he died.
So I can extend my vacation.
Only if you want to get fired. Which, again, I'm fine with.
I mean... Not right now. Maybe later.
Maybe. If you're gonna get fired,
I mean,
we gotta get you fired. Not just fired, fucking fired. You gotta go big and then go home.
So, what would your example of go big and then go home be?
Oh, I can think of a few
Because
things.
you remember this. Because you remember the story about the person at West.
Which story?
So really, how?
Which story?
The
There
recent
have been
one.
Drugs.
The parking lot one.
Drugs. Yeah. I mean, that's nothing. That's not going to get you fired. Apparently, you need to go into East. Go upstairs. Find the president's desk. Take a shit on it. Write your name and walk away.
While he's sitting there. Just right in front of him.
And sit and you shit on his lap. While he's like, what the fuck?
Just write 2-week notice.
And then as you walk away, you flip him off.
Yeah, well, somebody here already did flip somebody higher up off.
Hey, that was an accident, and only I can. Hey! I got away with it. It was
you got
accidental.
away with it because I helped you. I helped you get away with that.
Thank you. I have to say, thank you for saving my job in that moment. But that's to be fair, though. I wouldn't have flipped anybody off if you weren't standing there in the doorway.
Yeah, but I was. You can't bring this on me because I didn't make you flip me off.
That's true.
You did that out of the graciousness of your heart.
It's so big, it's sticking out of my chest.
It's gross. Makes for an easy target.
It's true. So, I believe I have told you of I bought some toys online, and they arrived. They came from Japan.
Yeah, I don't remember if you've ever specified, but hearing that now,
I have not. But you're gonna find out what they are anyway. I wasn't going to tell you, but this is too funny to keep to myself.
Whenever somebody says, I bought toys online from Japan, my mind wanders to places.
I have not bought Japanese sex toys, if that's what you're saying.
Okay. I mean, considering the dick
I
in the
needed
last
to.
episode,
I
and
do
the
need to
animes, and then all of a sudden,
I do need to say that beforehand,
toys from
though,
Japan.
because they were 2 Gardevoir.
All right.
You guessed. I'm sure you guessed, though. Anyway, I bought 2 plush Gardevoirs. One is about a foot tall, give or take. The other one is about just over 2 feet tall.
Jesus Christ.
The little 1 foot one looks, not that it looks weird, but it's a little 1 foot plush. There's only so much you can do. But this looks a million times better than the 2 foot one.
What are you supposed to do with it?
So, it's just a plush. It exists.
But why?
Why not? I'm going to admit
Okay, but here's my next question.
Wait. I'm going to admit this on camera in front of a whole bunch of people, and this may or may not be left in the episode. I'm not sure. I love plush toys. Okay? So I don't... Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon, hence why I am one. And I do not own any Gardevoir plush before the other day. So I bought some. One of them is an actual official Pokemon Center's toy.
Okay.
Let me... so what I'm going to do is let me move my headset. I'm going to send you the image. I have them queued up on my phone, and you can bring them up in front of you here, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can. Let me send these
That's
to
what
you.
I did with the
Look at them.
dicks.
Yeah, with the dicks. Let me send this to you. You're going to be like, what the fuck? I mean, 90% of this doesn't look that bad. It's just the part that looks so weird that makes it hilarious and basically useless. Give me a second here. All right, I have sent you 2 images. Bum, 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 bum. I left the music on. Fuck. I meant to turn the music off because it was different earlier. And now it's back to the same weird song that doesn't really fit this place. The show. But it's fine. It's fine. you see it, right?
What the fuck?
Look at that.
I see glaring problem.
You know what? I saw it too. Immediately, as soon as I opened the package, I'm like, oh my god, it looks so bad. I can't even use it for anything. It's just, it exists. It exists to be laughed at this point.
I suppose one of my questions
Yes.
would be, when you were buying this, did it look like this? Did you not know that it was looking like this?
Nope.
Were there any pictures?
There was. And
or was it just,
I
hey?
looked. No, there were pictures. I looked at them after I got it, and I'm like, that don't look right. That does not match the image. And
You should, when you edit this, you should put in the pictures of what it's supposed to look like.
I will do my best. However,
Because
the seller from it, I am unable to reply to the seller to say, hey, what the fuck did you do to my Guardy toy?
they just
And I
left.
can't
They immediately
leave
were just like, fuck
review.
this.
Because it automatically, for whatever reason, the emails, even though it's from the seller, when I open it, it links to the other Gardevoir toy. Maybe if I do it not on my phone, that might work. I haven't tried that yet, but yeah, that's what I received in the mail.
So this reminds me of something that I've seen, a kind of hairstyle that's in
It looks like
some anime
Kuwabara
games.
hair. It's
I don't know what that
Kuwabara
is.
hair. Yu Yu Hakusho. I'll put him up on screen. I'll send it to you
When
later
this is
on,
over,
too.
send it to me. Yeah. Because
It's a fucking pomp. He has a bit of a pompadour going on. And that's kind of what that is. It's the poof in the head. It's like, the worst thing is, I have another plush, right? That is, there are two halves. I know, it's a beanhead. There are two halves to this plush that are sewed together to make one full plush, right? Not this one here, but this is another plush I have. Somehow, this other plush that I have, the eyes are unlevel. So if you look at this plush from the front, it's derped as fuck. But if you look at it from the side, which is fine, this plush looked at from the side is fine, but from the front, it is derped as shit, and it is hilarious.
But derpy things are kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't notice it unless I look at it straight on, which I rarely do because of the way this plush is. It's like mostly just from the side, and I'm fine with that. I don't care. I'm happy with it. It's just, it's so derpy.
This looks like either A, there's a pea pod on her head, or B, a slug has climbed. If you put beady eyes on little antennas, I would believe that that's a fucking slug.
The brain slug?
Yeah, the brain slug.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is what I deal with. It's things I have.
Like,
hilarious. I love it. I would, and by I love it, I mean I fucking hate it. Wait, what now?
It's like the hair on the side of
I
your
should get my hair like that and bring it into work. Yeah,
folded up.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
To the top. I said it's a Gardevoir with a mohawk. And it's coming to work like that.
That's
Jesus Christ.
It's
that's not what I said.
And I love it. I was going to say words. And by I love it, I mean I fucking hate it. What now? I was going to say words, and I should get my hair like that and bring it into work. And yeah, that's sad. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
No, I said it's a Gardevoir with a mohawk.
So,
and it's coming to work like that.
I saw a video.
That's not what I said.
Last night. I was going to say words.
Get me away from this.
So I get a lot of my. I was going to say words. I follow a lot of gaming news very closely, which is why I talk about it on here because that's what I'm heavily invested in. And the guy that I get all of my news from is Yang Ya. So I saw he posted a video last night, and I immediately am like, oh fuck, this is not good. So I watched the video, and I guess there's been an issue, and I have not seen any update on this today. But
Jesus,
he's leaving this plane of existence. There's been a problem on PS3 and PS Vita with PS1 classic games showing an expiration date of 1969 or 1970, and games being unplayable. And
the copyright thing?
It's not really, no, it's just an expiration date. And
yeah,
weird. So there were two games in particular that started it, right? So it was the one that was noticed was, you good? So the game that really you look hilarious. You look like you're leaning back in the chair, and you know.
I'm leaning back in my chair.
Yeah, that's what you look like.
This is how I have to be. I'm comfortable. It's all about comfort.
You don't look comfortable. Let me tell you, you look.
His pain is my comfort.
So the for motherfucker, the games that started this off was Chrono Cross, because I guess they released a new version of it that people are kind of on. There are 4 games I have purchased on my PS3 to play. Resident Evil 2, the original. Resident Evil 3, the original. Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Cross. So, as of right now, literally half the games I've bought might have issues. But this seems to be a thing going on with... I know. This seems to be an across-the-board issue. So, I'm not again, I haven't had any updates on this. So basically, PS1 classics on PS3, PS Vita are having issues loading. They just expired. It doesn't make any sense. My PS3 has been unplugged for the last few days, maybe a week. What I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect my router from the wall, turn on my PS3, and delete my internet settings. Like, so there's no Wi-Fi on it at all.
Yeah. That way you can keep it. It doesn't update and fuck everything up.
Yes.
Yep.
Hopefully that works. If not, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully it works. I was, to go off on a side tangent here, I was so pissed off. So I have Chrono Trigger on my DS, and I have the SNES copy on my Wii U. So I can play those there if I really wanted to. But there was a PS1 version released. Because it was originally released on the Super Nintendo. It's still lauded as one of the greatest games of all time. They ported it over to the PS1. They added some anime cutscenes and some extra content with it, which is the version they put on the DS. So there's some extra content on the DS, and it has the anime cutscenes. But you can't play DS games on a TV. So I got the PS1 copy of it on the PS Classics. So, I know I'm over-explaining this. I'm doing it on purpose. This is a Super Nintendo game ported to the PS1, right? And then the game has then been released on the PS3 to play. The game loads constantly. So if I go into a battle, 5 to 10 second loading time. I come out of a battle, 5 to 10 second loading time. It is completely immersion breaking. It is incredibly obnoxious, and this should not have happened on a PS3 running a PS1 game of a Super Nintendo game. That the DS version does not have this problem. I was furious. It is unplayable.
Strange.
It is strange, and it is unplayable. I was so angry. I have my Wii U version, so I guess that's good, but still.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Chrono Cross is.
I do not have the time to explain Chrono Trigger, let alone Chrono Cross. I know next to nothing about Chrono Cross. I kind of know the twist with the game, unfortunately. But the game was released PS1 era, so I can't really be expected to never get spoilers.
See, all right. Without saying anything about the game.
Mm-hmm. With Trigger or Cross?
I hear you. Without you saying anything about the game. Mm-hmm. When I hear Chrono Cross.
Yep.
It makes me think that it is, like one of those, like, dirt biking games. Chrono Trigger, makes me think that it has guns in it. But Chrono Cross makes me think of dirt bikes. Racing games. That sort of chestnut.
I want you to know something.
Mm-hmm.
You hurt me.
You know, the little nicks that I make,
death by 1,000.
That's just not enough. I can't find anything that hurts you enough. It's always just slight twinges of pain. What was it? The waves of your abuse are eroding my mental state.
Oh my god. let me tell you one other thing that I saw today. I didn't watch the video because I don't care. But Young Ya posted a video, and all I needed to see was the title, and I was like, "Oh no!" In a different way.
Yeah.
Internet reacts to Kingdom Hearts 4.
I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was the end.
That's the video.
I haven't played it. I have it.
I'll send you the video afterwards. I know nothing. We're past April Fools. I don't think this is an April Fool's joke. I think it was either a leak or an announcement. Maybe there's a trailer. I know nothing. All I know is internet reacts to Kingdom Hearts 4. And I'm like, oh no, I have to listen to more of this.
I'm stuck on number 2. I'm just glad that I got past Chains of Memory.
Might I recommend a stool softener? Some laxatives.
Not that kind of 2.
You said you're stuck on number 2. You should take some Miralax. It'll help with that. It'll make things go smooth.
It'll be fine, but I don't want to spend like an hour on the toilet. Maybe at work, where I can get paid for it. 2, I don't have to pay for the toilet paper.
Come on.
I had an interesting conversation with my brother today.
Oh yeah?
Actually,
oh no.
It was about number 2.
Who
he said it's really nice
number 2 work for?
He said it's really nice to be able to confidently push out a fart and not expect anything else. And I was like, especially in your own home, because then you really have nothing to worry about, just in case something does come out. A little extra. But
that only works if you live alone.
Oh no, you could live with other people and be like, yeah, I tried it, didn't work. But then we got on the conversation about work. Work is the scariest place to trust a fart.
Yeah.
Because if something happens, well, then you got to get a trash bag. You got to cover your seats. You got to drive home.
No, at that point,
you really got to worry about seasonal shit. Because if you shit yourself in the winter, you got to drive all the way home with the windows down.
Here's what you do. If you shit yourself at work, right? You take off your underwear and you shove it down the toilet and you flush. It may clog the toilet. But that's a risk you're going to have to take.
You might as well just put it in the tank.
No, but think about it. Think about it for a minute here. You take off your underwear, you shove it in the toilet, and you flush. The underwear, as long as the toilet has sufficient power, takes the underwear in. Okay?
Yeah, I definitely want to try that at work. Those toilets suck in a bad way.
Well, in the one that I use, I know you use a different one, the middle one is fine for that. Would probably be fine for that. But what are they going to do?
It's great.
Are they going to take
It's rated
DNA?
For underwear.
I hope so. But are they going to take DNA? Are they going to say, they go around asking people, did you flush your underwear? No, they're not going to do that. They can't do that. They'll just say, put out a thing saying, don't flush underwear.
You're the type of person those signs are made for, aren't you?
No, because I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying this is what you should do in the case of shitting yourself.
You walk into a bathroom, you read the sign, and you go, it doesn't say I can't do this. You're the reason Tide Pods are locked in behind boxes now.
Hey, I have plenty of dishwashing pods for my dishwasher, and let me tell you, they look delicious. They have the nice fruity stuff on the outside, on the top, and on the bottom. They smell
delicious too.
They really do, but
ooh.
I tried it once, and it's just no, it's not good. I didn't.
You know, the amount of times that I've been just tempted to chew on a jet dry is just to an account. I'm surprised I'm still here.
I'm surprised I'm still here.
What the fuck?
God, I know.
So, I suppose I have one more thing to talk about, and maybe we can go more in depth as we fill seats, because you're not gonna fucking change my mind. I know that. So I have an addiction. We may label this one
magic cards.
It does not, actually.
Wow. Oh, you're back on the crack again, aren't you?
Yes, but I got that under control. That's a different subject entirely.
Oh, good. I got it. I'm glad. The last time with the crack, and you were completely just out of control. It was just no. I'm glad you got that under control. So, what's your new addiction?
Yeah, I have recommended doses now, so I make pills. Take those.
If you're not microdosing crack, what are you doing?
Not living. So I may. All right. So this is like a sub addiction. So I am addicted to Stardew Valley.
That explains so much.
Which is, this is a subset addiction, because what I'm truly addicted to is I find a game and I'm super into it,
mm-hmm.
and then it wanes, and then immediately I find something else, and you know how many games are on my PlayStation that I've never fucking finished at all? To where it's like, I'm going to play this. The problem is, I play too much of it, get bored of it,
mm-hmm.
and then move on to something else, and then never go back.
So, I know exactly what you're talking about. So, as I've mentioned here before, I went through all three. I went through Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, and Lost Mission, which is all under Doom 3. I beat all three on hard. And my plan was to go in and play them on Nightmare. That would require me to actually get much better at the game than I am right now. But I was playing that, and I've got not bored of it, but I'm tired. I want something new to do. And this is kind of like what I do. I get obsessed with a game for a time, and then I move on. Case in point, Resident Evil 2. You're just jiggling over there.
Twitching.
Oh, it's from all the crack in it.
The crack. Gives me the energy to play more Stardew Valley.
So yeah, after playing Doom 3 and all that, I've started playing Monster Hunter Rise. I don't know how long that's going to last. Yeah. I really don't, but that's what I'm doing at the moment.
See, I mean, remember like 2 episodes ago where I was like, oh, Far Cry 5, I love it. I'm replaying it. Mm-hmm. I didn't get bored of it, but I wanted something different because I had been playing Far Cry 6, then Far Cry 5. So I'd been playing these games over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. So I wanted something different, which then brought me to Stardew Valley, which is where my latest addiction is.
Yeah, I know.
I just fished mm-hmm. for over 10 days straight, so that I can get enough fish to make the quality fertilizer.
I need to clarify something. 10 days in-game or 10 days in real life?
10 days in-game.
Okay.
10 days in-game. That was today. I did nothing but take care of my animals, go out, fish.
So
and that's it. I caught 330 fish.
Jesus. So I have played Stardew Valley with my friends. So I've kind of been relegated to the mines. I am combat expert. I normally get my combat up very high very quickly because I just spend all my time in the mines. And I get my mining up very high too.
So you're a dwarf.
More or less. I'm a dwarf, but I look better because I'm taller and I don't have a beard. Yeah, that's kind of how it was with Resident Evil 2, is that I just started playing that. I actually got very good at it. And now I moved on to Doom, and now Monster Hunter, and fuck if I know. We'll see how long Monster Hunter kick lasts for.
At some point, I gotta go back to Dying Light 2 and see if they fixed their fucking problems there. Because they didn't. I remember in one of the episodes, probably the second one, I was talking about it, and I was like, they just had an update, so maybe they fixed it. And they fucking didn't.
But yeah, that's kind of been my whole gaming experience, where I just play something, and I play it over and over and over and over again. Yeah. I should play
I think
this.
where we differ is you play the same game over and over and over again. I play the same genre over and over and over again. And that's where I have a problem. You have a problem because you play the same game over and over again.
Hey, I mean, it gets me better.
I guess if your goal is to one day start doing speedruns, yeah, sure, go for it.
How long have we been recording? I don't know how long we've been recording for. It's been a while. 5 is 17. Oh, so it's been about it's been about an hour.
Yeah.
We'll go for a few more minutes then.
Yeah, it was a little after 17.
Yeah. So we'll go for a little while longer. Especially because I don't have my battery pack at the moment.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I shipped it out today, yeah, and hopefully I get it. Hopefully I'm within the time frame, but I shipped it out today to hopefully get it repaired and fixed so it doesn't have the crack on the side. I hate this strap. It hurts my brain. It hurts my head.
Well, now you know how I feel.
I mean, but you already have a big head. You have a big head already. You know, you should have a constant headache.
Well, my hair causes a strap to slide up my head.
Well, no, I meant because of the brain swelling.
Oh, well, I mean, brain swelling. Trying to flash me?
No, if I wanted to flash you, I would just get on the table, lie down, and turn around. But you'd have to pay for that.
So you were doing.
You'd have to pay for that, though.
Well,
that's
thanks.
for the premium. That's for the premium content.
That's for unnecessary rudeness. 18 plus.
Unnecessary OnlyFans.
Jesus. Jesus, no. We're not getting into this.
No, we're not. That's not happening. There is not going to be an OnlyFans. There's not going to be 18 plus yet.
Take it all off. I just show up with the skinless avatar. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah. You said to take it all off. Oh no, we got to get to that. We need to record that video. We have plans for do a quick little skit with that thing, but we haven't had time to do it. At some point, we have to get on and do a quick thing. But this is gonna get cut out here. After the show is over, I want to show you that podcast room I was telling you about, and it would be perfect for us, except for the fucking logo on the wall. But I'll show you afterwards.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I think though, I think this is a good time to wrap up. It hasn't been so much rude as it has just been unnecessary, but You know.
I mean, if you want it to be rude,
You're
go
blocking
ahead.
my camera.
End it. End it. End it right now.
This is the worst fucking thing. This is why we need HR. God damn it. Why did we fire Deborah? Get that away from me.
End the episode.
I will as soon as you sit back down. And I have to say, if your tip is that swollen, you might want to get that looked at by a doctor. Help me. Anyway, the look on your face right now makes this whole thing
Just so great.
anyway. I don't know what's happening.
I'm still stretching.
Let me tell you, right now, I can tell from this is going to be a nightmare to edit.
Kick to the face.
Thank you.
Kick to
I
the
need
face.
that. Help me.
Kick. Oh, Jesus.
Sit. Go sit.
Are you the one who asked for the lap dance?
Yes, but not from you. I was expecting... I was expecting a whole bunch of anime girls.
Well, they were needed elsewhere.
They were delayed. They've all been hit by the isekai bus. Oh, fuck. Anyway. Thank you
Jesus,
all.
what's happening with my arm? Okay, we're fine. It's good.
Thank you to all you degenerates for watching whatever the fuck this is. This has been Unnecessary Rudeness. As always, what is going on?
I'm gonna hear about that.
You hit the wall, didn't you?
I hit a copper pipe.
Anyway,
Sorry, it only has water and sewage in it.
Yeah, it can't be that bad. I'm gonna take the air pipes at work and stud gun them.
Who cares? You do that. That's your job.
So, anyway, this has been Unnecessary Rudeness. As always, a show that is an experiment to see how quickly we can both be canceled. I have a feeling it'll be any day now. Follow.
I'm hoping.
Follow us on Twitter. Link will be in the description. We should be having more content up there soon. Follow and subscribe, like here, comment, tell us how good we're doing, tell us how bad we're doing. The show is called Unnecessary Rudeness. You can't be that. You can't be ruder than we are. As always, I am Cobal. This is TommyNoSkin. He's playing with his microphone over there in inappropriate ways.
If you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it.
This has been Unnecessary Rudeness, and I'm uncomfortable.
And I just finished.